Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team. Randy.
Jets get set to face off with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space. In room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vic incomplete. It was knocked away. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage. The offensive starters now for the Jets.
And with all the moves the New York Jets made in the offseason, one of the more valuable pickups, Kelechi Osemele, a 2-time Pro Bowl guard.
Change that quickly.
But did they ever? There was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Now Vic on 4th down. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces it. This is Royce Freeman, second-year man from Oregon. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Well, look now at our starting defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him. For no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Freeman. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Smith, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Vic. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? Vic to throw on 4th down. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Freeman. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's got Green. The end result, 21 yards. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here. In this 1st quarter.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run from the pistol here with Freeman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, Often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second and a couple, Vic, and it's a touchdown for the Jets. It's their quarterback. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the fourth down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on fourth down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and they converted a second time for 6 points.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. The numbers for Zeke from last week. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
On second down, it's Elliott. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is. Here on third. Throwing. Prescott. Cooper's got it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on second down. Prescott looking for Cooper. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A first down carry by Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Draw play, Elliott. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. A first down throw for Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The kick by Bryant is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts? Come on, what does that mean, break up? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm just going with why this.
Vic will look to throw on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Prescott from the gun. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Elliott. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On second down, Elliott. A third field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3, but 3 for 3. So even though
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Ty Montgomery and the offense getting set for their next drive. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know what else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion. We're just shy of the marker. The throw on second down from Vic, incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. 3rd and short yardage, Vic. And it's caught by Herndon. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Vick. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
Right there, you missed. 55. All day, dog. 55's mine, dog. 55. Let's go.
Vick operating on 1st down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll try and
sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vick incomplete. It was knocked away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Vick. Throw complete to Herndon. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. And by the end of last year, Herndon had solidified himself as the primary tight end for New York. And overall, 2nd leading receiver in 2018 on the team behind Robbie Anderson. Back to 39 catches, most among rookie tight ends in the league a season ago. And Vick's throw there incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again, Vick. On 1st down, Elliott, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Prescott now, and that's Elliott, complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
That's it, baby.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress as well. On third down.
That's the way.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was Matthias Farley to knock it away. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Completes it to Jason Witten. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. To the air again, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Vic to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Mike, 55.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
3 buds.
First down, Vic. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jeff Heath. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
41's coming. 41's to Mike. Rabbit.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And this one complete to Renton over the middle. Now the ball comes loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 4-yard line.
Mike 55. Coming to you.
Vic now after the fumble recovery. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead.
Check 41. Oh, here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Stepping up, he'll try and run. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Rams who have the lead in the second quarter. Eddie Lacy throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. 31-14, the final.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Line. Second half start. With a carry by Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
These guys.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And he's got a man, Demaryius Thomas. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. Here's Vic. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? That throw by Vic, incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Vic. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
From the red zone now, Vic. That's caught. It's Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Hey.
It'll be Vic once more. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Hey, let's get up.
They'll throw again. Here's Vic. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Vic, 3rd and goal. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 4th down, Vic, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Demaryius Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jordan Willis. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display.
Before he ever had a chance to think.
Right there in the middle, 55.
Vic will look to throw on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Vic readies to throw. He's got Green. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the... We're able to put the pen to the paper this week, get this deal done, contract extension, and I'm sure that the coach's front office happy. He's got to be happy too, though.
He's got to be relieved. He doesn't have to worry about moving now, doesn't have to worry about not having a team. He's back with a team he's comfortable with and where he feels he belongs. Yeah, I think he feels pretty good about this whole deal.
Right there.
A 2nd down throw for Vic. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Vic to the air again. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace, Money throw right there to move the sticks.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw complete to Herndon. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Again, it's Vick. Man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Jets will extend their lead. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Now Dawson for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard elsewhere, third quarter down in Arizona. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your... Prescott on first down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. On first down, Freeman. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And they'll get him down right around the 16. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A.J. Green, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Second and 5 now. Prescott over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. That one a first down pickup of 8. Prescott looks to throw on first. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Cooper's got it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. From the red zone now, Prescott.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
They go to Elliott again. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And Bryant's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So that's a good drive.
Hurry up, 54. Mike 54. It's going to be a long day. 56.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain that time, but it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. On the draw, this will be Freeman. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. Give him 3 yards there as that'll
They can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
on second down. It's Freeman, and he'll be stopped. third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
This drive's taken more than 3. Now it's Freeman. And a little bit of space there. See if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They've been... First down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll wind up losing. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence. And he's achieved that in this performance.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Elliott. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Prescott. And it is incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Jets are going to get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the...
From the 16, Vick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Check 55.
First down, Vick. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Vick now. He's got Herndon, his tight end. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And now the throw hauled in by Green. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Vick out. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
Watch the screen. Pass.
A first down throw for Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Here's Prescott, and this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Boy, you got to think that having the 37-year-old veteran Jason Witten back at tight end is going to be great for Dak Prescott for plays just like that. And you think the last incomplete. Ryan Poole that time there to get a hand on it. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Prescott now. And Wilson has it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Prescott on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 10 yards out, and the Cowboys cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Even before they...
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here's the Dallas offense now. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. Oh, wide open, complete. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.